Ring the alarm. I've been through this too long, but I'll be damned if I see another chick on your arm. Because I realize again. You already know what it is.
Hey guys, what's good? Welcome back. So in today's video, I'm going to be walking you guys through this hair look that was inspired by my fave, JT of City Girls. When I saw her bangs, I knew I wanted to definitely attempt some sort of recreation. I feel like the last time I even wore bangs was probably like in high school or something like that. I did want to mention though, before I actually went in and actually started to style the unit, I did attempt to do braids on this unit.
I think I might do braids in quarantine. The only thing is I'm like scared that I won't like it, and then I'll spend the whole day the next day taking them out. So where do we go from here?
So this is what my hair ended up looking like after I took out the braids. As you can see, for the most part, the curl pattern is pretty much still there. The first thing I went in and did was pluck the hairline. This is something that I like to do with all my wigs. I kind of go like an inch behind the hairline, plucking away, trying to thin out the hairline on the wig to get a more natural look. Just so that you guys know as well, I did go ahead and bleach the knots too. So after I finished plucking, I went in and sectioned out what would be my bangs. I also sectioned out two little side pieces by my ears. I like to kind of do this with all my wigs. I don't know what it is. I'm not really a big fan of my ears. I think they're quite small and weird. So I like to have like two little small sections on the sides of my ears. I really like that look. Going in with some heat protectant that is near enough finished. Applying that on the bangs in particular, because obviously we're gonna go in and use some heat. As you can see right now, I'm just using my straighteners, and that's actually at a pretty low heat as well. I think that was at like 170 degrees or something like that Celsius. I don't know why it was steaming like that. That was weird. Anyways, went back in and plucked bangs. After I plucked some of the hair from the bangs just to kind of thin it out and get that like natural wispy kind of like bangs look, I went in with some thinning scissors and I just started to like chop off some excess hair. I feel like when you cut hair, it's so important to be mad careful, because if you fuck up, you can't really rectify it, so it's just long. After I used the thinning scissors, I went in and used just some standard hair cutting scissors and then used the point cut method to trim off the ends. I then took a look at the bangs and was like, this is way too thin. I was using JT's bangs as a reference. I was kind of looking at the fullness of her bangs and I noticed that my bangs needed a bit more density in them. I just sectioned out some more hair. I then went back in and used the point cut method to just take a little bit of hair off the best that I could. Obviously, I'm not a hairstylist. When I was younger in high school, I just used to like actually wear bangs all the time, and this is me just trying to do a little something from what I've learned, you know, growing up as an adolescent, you know, not having a mother around, having to do my own hair. This is all my own techniques. Anyways, going in and using some Got To Be glossing free spray to just install my wig in place. You know, this is a method that I use in pretty much all my hair installation videos. I went in and used my tights to secure it. As you can see, I've just sectioned out the top section of the hair so that I could do like the half up, half down look. I kind of like basically did a rough draft of like the hairstyle before I actually went in and did the hairstyle. So I went in with some mousse to smooth out the hair, you know, combing it through to get the hair really smooth on the top. And then I sectioned out the bottom of the hair, like just to get the hair out of the way. Once I did that, I went in and secured, you know, the top pony in place. Who else flips their head over when they're doing like a high pony? I do that like all the time. Anyways, I've taken off my tights to then smooth out the hair and then work on my bangs some more. Felt like my bangs were still a bit too long for me, so I'm just trimming them down, and then I'm also trimming down the small sections by my ears as well. I wanted to cover that ugly brown hairband, so I took a section out from my pony and just wrapped that around the brown hairband, as you can see. Here I'm just fondling with the hair, just getting an estimate of like, is this the vibe that we're going for? I think I start talking in a minute, so I'm just gonna stop talking right now. I feel like the bangs should be a little bit shorter because they're like really in my face and I
genuinely can't see. JT's ones are right in her eyes. I need to basically chop this much off. Hold on. I think this side's cool, so I'm gonna just snip.
I think it's important to note that with the bangs, I kept it so that the two sides of the bangs were a tad bit longer than the middle section of the bangs, if that makes sense.
Okay, I'm gonna go get ready and then I'll be right back. Alright, I'm gonna go get cute and then I'll be back.
So after putting on a full beat, I had to basically change my clothes so that you guys could understand the true potential of this hair look. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really into this hair. I love how the bangs turned out. For what it is, I feel like I did an okay job. Let me know what you guys think. Comment down below. I think my favorite thing about this like transformation is that later on this day actually, I ended up putting the hair in like a low pony. Like I was vlogging and I was really into the look. So yeah, I really like the combination of like the curls and the bangs. Of course, you guys can go ahead and do this whole bangs look on any of your wigs. You know, tag me if you do end up recreating this shit, you know, let me know how you do. Remember though, when it comes to cutting, cut little by little. Don't go in with a heavy hand. And point cut always. Anyways guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys to the moon and back. You guys know this. I will speak to you guys on my next one. Bye guys. Wanted to know your, I can't put my finger on it, but if